competition. This is heat 1. We're getting down. You can plate up, guys, anytime from now. You've got 15 more minutes to plate up, but anytime from this point on. What we're going to do is we'll have the tasting plates at the top and we'll have the presentation plates on the side. The tension is definitely rising in here.
Plan like when you open a restaurant, or if you want that honesty is number one. If you start going out there and trying to get 3,000 followers by paying $250, that is the wrong plan. You're not doing your business any favors, because it's called wasted energy. You're wasting energy on people that doesn't want to follow you. You're in, say, like an Ivanhoe restaurant. That is start trying to, at first, trying to go further afield.
Is higher than the people who are supervising. The minimum wage is reviewed once a year, and it usually occurs in the middle of the year. So when there are new...
The kitchen operates best, the people within it have a great synergy, and they're all on that same path. We're all going down that same channel. Everyone's in it for the same common good, right? Now, obviously, that's the dream. But with great leadership and with great communication, it's achievable. You know, there's no use high-fiving each other when you get an 8 top right and the rest of the dining room's an absolute disaster. When you've got a kitchen that communicates well, everything's going down that path. So I think to be a better communicator from the very get-go of your career, to be able to
that pushes that extra bit, you know, like all our staff, they have the managers, they have us, but we don't have that anymore. So you need to look for something, or for a person that can give you that.
I love that you shared that there, Alejandro. That coaching, mentoring space is something I've played in for a while, and I think it's, even as you said, outside of my field, it can be unrelated, just as a check-in point.
This that I did with focusing on vegan food back when I started doing it. So my mother is the baddest bitch I've known, and the hardest worker.
The beef dish coming up from Sweater, and again, on platters, it looks incredibly different to have all these lined up. So everything's getting placed on there now, one by one, keeping everything nice and warm, and about to leave the kitchen. Pretty much exactly 5 minutes to go, but in control, that's for sure. Some really lovely flatware being used. Some really interesting techniques, some shiny jellies, some beautiful purees, some beautiful little twirls. It's looking wonderful.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, do you want to do the honours? Ladies and gentlemen, the legend himself, Glenn Flood, how are you, buddy? Really good, great to see you. Mate, how nice is it that we're all out and about, all of us lovers of food are all in one building together right now.
It feels a little bit surreal, doesn't it? Yeah, I've just come from running the Chef Success Workshop, so that's the first time this is run as part of the food service shop. Scotty Pickett as well, and I look at what you went on to achieve in your careers, and Gabrielle, I see him floating around as well, right? So for young cooks, should they put themselves in competition environments?
Look, I think 100%. I mean, it refines you. You know, it's pretty simple, a bit like a tennis player. Chefing is the same thing. It's about repetition. It's about keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. 2,000 hours, you're going to be able to do it with your eyes closed.
Yeah, absolutely. And I encourage anyone to put your best foot forward. So we talked about in the workshop there about finding your comfort zone, and but knowing how to push yourself in the right way. Not in an unhealthy, but more in a sustainable sort of way. So who are you engaging with in the industry or outside the industry?
For the Bocuse store, the beef dish,
absolutely stunning. Give us a bit of an overview of your style and why.
So my style is a bit of an exotic, that's what I said before. A bit of a French Mauritian cuisine, and we like to use a little bit of spice as well. That's why my beef is a Creole spiced beef
Like those
mosaic.
because you couldn't really do much prep beforehand. You just turn up on the day and get it done. So looking forward to it, and please guys come on back and see what's happening.
Are you vegan for him? Yeah. A vegan?
Interesting. Over the top of the crocodile wing has been made. There's a bit of a cave.
Spain in France pretty much is a whole front of house team that would portion everything out. Is that correct?
Yeah, usually when the platters go, they will get portioned by the front of house and then put onto the plates for the judges to taste. I carved my.
Thank you.
Well, that looks like a pretty good and concise sort of feedback.
How do you feel the lunch? Lunch is good? Perfect. It's delicious. Naveen, what do you have to say about the lunch?
It's delicious
And the flavors?
presentation is really nice. And yeah, hats off to the chefs. All right.
And Taranga, what do you have to say about the lunch?
From the platters back onto the plates for the judges to be able to taste.
The taste?
Beef was very
And then do their final judging as well.
Awesome. So good. So we're having a good time at the...
Chef success.
yeah, exactly. Thank you so much. Hospitality.
Paul's putting his final touches
Really
on
was
his
very
dish.
good day.
He's running away. I'm not sure where he's going. It's are the judges going to get a look at this? Come back, come back, come back. He's hungry. He's taking it with him. Okay. So here it comes for the judges to see. So, and again, one of the things that's important is the kitchen communicates as well how they would like their platters presented. So you can see everything the right way around. There's an interesting little piece of pastry on the dish as he was plating up, and he actually broke it, which was the main feature of his plate. The way he got it presented to the jury, you couldn't actually see it. So there's lots of little techniques in it, and here comes the platter.
Kitchen super clean, super tidy, and again, the judges on the floor will be taking all of that into consideration. So a little recap: 20 points out of the 100 goes to the way the teams conduct themselves.
You didn't get any sorbet that one.
Shift them from front.
Don't go folding them up yet.
Okay.
All right.
All right, you may continue now.
So we've only got 12 of these, right? So,
Well, I think people could share in twos, because has everyone come with a partner or a friend? Yes, so all the twosomes could come up, and you can share one between two.
Go ahead, mate, take one.
If they're putting it ready and just get a bit of preparation, they cannot cook anything. So that is part of the competition. And the way this has worked today is they were given 15-minute brief under 3 hours and an hour to plate up an entree and a main. Isn't that right? And are we about ready to start? Okay. All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
Health benefits and flavour benefits through extra virgin olive oil. It's kind of our mission, but our website has heaps and heaps of info.
Okay, that's great.
And
Where's the website here, sorry?
so it'll be on the bottom, on the front. It should be listed down. Anyway, if you search olive oil, apparently it's not on that one.
That's great.
But we've got a heap of info in now that you're
we
welcome
scan
to
your
take.
badges?
Sure.